Why don't you introduce us? You're being so quiet over there.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh, oh, ooh, that hurt me over here. Oh.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back in the prison.
We are.
What is going on with our buddy over there?
What?
Did you see that? He was like in this weird like crouching position, like he got stuck on something.
You know what? He's his own man. He does his own thing.
Yeah.
So
what is this place?
Remember we got the crap beat out of us.
I'm just saying, like in general, this looks like a place where they like store cold meat. They just have it hanging from the ceiling.
That's what they look like just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight here because they gave me a recovery spot.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Nothing like rummaging through the trash.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
He's gotten used to it at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he is wearing a trash suit, so.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Someone's coming.
Yeah, I can tell. Thanks.
No.
Nah.
Not gonna take it seriously.
Rough Luaming. So the other guys were just easy?
Yeah, just simple.
Yeah,
You
simple.
gotta move it up in notches. They can't give you the hard stuff right away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't want the hard stuff right away. Nice.
Book it.
Run. Come on now. He's the Dragon Quest hero guy.
He is. You always
We
have
always
to
choose
fight.
fight.
You gotta get some experience.
It's true.
That was my favorite thing about
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we gave him a suit of armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a world.
I'm used to seeing their other outfits. But that was my favorite thing about Dragon Quest Builders was they acknowledge that like, hey, you're not the hero, so like you can kill as many enemies as you want, but you're not gonna get any experience or you're not gonna get stronger. So they like acknowledge it in like the canon that there are like people that like actually do get stronger based on fighting.
Okay.
So like in Builders, like you gain experience by building structures and like working on towns and rebuilding them, so you get more access to different materials that you can use and abilities.
Huh.
So that's a thing in canon that they do acknowledge. That I thought was interesting.
Right.
It's kind of like well, it's funny because that's the thing they also acknowledge in Dragon Ball. Because whenever the Saiyans like in combat, if they get attacked or they have pretty tough fights, they get stronger every time.
Right. Yep.
So I guess that's just the thing that he always liked when he wrote the stories.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't even see him pull the gun out. It just looked like he pointed at you.
I mean, just surprised to see anybody have a gun in Japan. So
Yeah.
even Yakuza, it's like you have a gun. All right.
Yeah. Still banned.
Still banned. Yeah, that's.
Where the hell are we?
I don't know. Like,
There's no door that we could like escape from, so we're in this weird like underground facility where the only way to get in and out is to get into a sewer to go further into the underground.
yeah.
This place doesn't make sense.
Oh, cool. We can save though.
Just call your dad. Just see how he's doing.
Yeah, like honestly.
Call your mom.
Oh.
Call for help if you want.
I mean, Mother's Day was just a couple weeks ago, so you should have called your mom recently.
Yeah.
And then
Although for them,
Father's Day is going to be well, for them it's probably going to be like 2 months ago, but
Yeah, that's about right.
call your dad too.
yeah,
Just call your dad. Be a good child.
just be a good child.
Unless your dad was a douchebag, then don't call him.
Yeah, don't call him.
I don't want to just say that you're a terrible person if you don't call your father.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to cover all my bases, so that way,
Yeah.
like, if somebody watches this, like, I had a terrible childhood. I'm like, well, okay, then don't call your dad. I'm just trying to cover my bases here, so. No.
My dad was an asshole. You're an asshole.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had a terrible childhood. I'm just trying to cover all the bases.
This
here.
is a weird note to start on.
I'm sorry. All right, start it over.
Also, can we acknowledge that like you had attacked the enemy and he bumped into Namba and Namba had also taken damage.
Oh, good.
That's a scary thought. I think he took damage. I saw he took a tumble when you knocked him back.
Oh, the impatient. Got him. Got him.
They have good names in this game.
The Ottoman Burglar. I love it.
It's the Ottoman Burglar. His cousin's the Hamburglar.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh my god, he stole my healing item. I'm hitting the circle button. Apparently not good enough. What in the...
What is that?
I don't like that.
Did he like spit like Anastasia at you?
I don't know. Who knows
Is
with
he
this
gonna take a
game?
nap?
Here, eat it. You got beat up by a pop star. Give him the Bat Buster.
His brother's the Jam Burglar.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
And his brother's the Jif Burglar. The Skippy Burglar. If you like fancy peanut butter, you get Skippy.
The Plan Burglar. He steals people's planners. He's like, I got my week all scheduled out. What the hell?
Right. Now I don't know when my meeting is.
Guys, I gotta get another planner.
God, this is just gonna be nothing but fighting throughout this whole area.
Oh yeah, we're in the dungeon.
No, I'm giving him the album drop. Take that, the new Liza Minnelli.
What the fuck is on his head? You see that?
I saw something. I didn't get a good look at it.
Just
Get
the
him
way
out.
it's like wrapped around his head is super weird.
Stay down. That guy's got a
Smuggle bug.
The smuggle bug. Naturally. Alright, get the pro pick. Get him out of here. Do you mind?
Sorry, Dad.
We're playing a game here.
Yeah. No,
I need you to keep everything on the inside of you inside.
I wasn't very professional. My bad.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really sorry, guys, that you guys had to hear that. That's very unprofessional of us.
Says the man who's not wearing pants while he's recording.
Listen, man. They don't need to know that. All right. It doesn't matter if we're just two nude guys in my bed playing this game. Like, it doesn't matter. So
Some people have to do whatever they can to feel comfortable when they're recording.
Exactly.
That's just the way it's got to be.
exactly, it's really hot in here. All right. I can't have layers upon layers.
Are you gonna pay for the consumer's bill to get the AC turned on?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sujiman Scholar. What was that for?
I don't. Might have been just from a move that I used over and over again. I don't know.
I guess.
Oh crap! I forgot that was like a. Oh, he's got one of those moves too.
That's pretty cool. He's infatuated with something.
With a girl. I think
Oh.
so. Ooh. Just hitting him with the albums today. All right.
He's got a lot of hits. It's from his experimental days.
Oh yeah.
He's just pumping them out once a week.
Pumping them out.
There's one where it's just nothing but white noise. I
Tribute
call
to-
it distortion.
Nice. This is a tribute to Nirvana.
Yeah, exactly. There's one where
Ooh.
I just banging on a trash can. Not really doing
Oh.
it in a rhythm. I'm just kind of hitting it.
So you went and saw Rent. then,
Yeah.
right?
The first song is called Mash. Next one's called Crash.
Next one's called Bangers.
The last one's Bash.
Nice. All right, now where are we going? We're doing the dungeon.
They called
crawl.
it the hit of the summer.
Well, I call it the hit of something, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and heal again.
Yeah, you might as well.
I just don't trust this area. I feel like I'm gonna get just railroaded if I don't play it safe here.
It's been a while since we've had to go through a giant dungeon.
I know, yeah. Just thinking about that too. It's like, yeah, what was it, like chapter 2 maybe or something like that?
It would have been the one where we got shot. I think.
Ah,
yeah,
good
that would have been
times.
the one. Yeah.
The Purger of Filth.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Wow, he's just a custodian.
Yeah, great. We have 2 custodians and a bunch of accountants.
Nice.
And a slugger, a baseball guy. Oh, he's big.
Whoa!
Man. He's a big man.
Oh my god.
That's something I would expect from a final fight.
Oh jeez.
Hit him with the album.
You gotta get him with the album.
Yeah.
I'm getting the big boy. Screw this. I don't want to deal with this guy. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to.
You're gonna be in a world.
Get him.
That's a really useful move for the situation.
Yeah. There's so many. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it to the other guy. So.
We must be getting pretty close to this area being done if there's this many guys here.
Yeah, like honestly. Whoa.
Damn, slugger.
Whoa. Hey. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Come on now. It's not very nice.
Oh, I'm getting rid of this guy. Oh, he looks ready to go. And he's out of there. Home run, Hideki Matsui. I'm just dropping albums left and right on these guys. I don't
Dude,
care.
he's an artist.
He really is.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's unappreciated for what he does to
nice.
the community.
Got rid of the big boy. You know, honestly, he's like Maroon 5.
Yeah.
He's that good.
He's just that good. When's the last time Maroon 5 put out an album?
Oh, they put out an album pretty much like every year.
Yeah, what's that?
They pretty much put an album out every year.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's been a while since
they-
I checked them out.
They Maroon 5 is like the most interesting band because like I generally like Maroon 5. I think Adam is a great lead singer and
I have
really talented and stuff. But like they've gone through like I don't even know what kind of music like they are anymore because they've done so many different kinds.
Yeah. Okay. I have a pretty big love for that first album.
Oh yeah, the first album was incredible.
Yeah.
Dang, I thought that was gonna kill him. But like ever since, like they've gone from like the first album was like that. I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a, I guess just that natural early 2000s kind of sound that most music had, but they did it so well. And then every album after that got a little more poppier.
Yeah.
And before you know it, like they were pretty much a pop band. And then they just started doing like duets with like a whole bunch of random people.
I think that's when I started losing interest.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know, like they did a duet with Cardi B, and I'm like, I don't know if Cardi B is really like a good mashup with you guys. Like, I mean, all right, like I'll go with it, but like. They did one song with her, and then they also recorded it without her, and I thought the recording without her was much better.
Yeah.
It just didn't seem to fit to have her in it. Not saying that she's not talented. I'm just saying it was just a bad fit. So.
Sometimes it just doesn't gel right.
Yeah, it just didn't seem to gel right to me.
Well, there's like those bands where they record it like 2 or 3 times, and they always have like somebody new doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you always get that a lot when they're touring, and it's like, oh, we couldn't get the guy that was featured on it before, so we got another guy to guest it.
Yeah.
There was the thing whenever they would do, whenever Gorillaz would tour and they couldn't get De La Soul, whenever they'd do like Feel Good, they would get, let's just throw Snoop Dogg on there and let him do whatever for these sections, or we'll get. I think there was one day they did a show on. They played on Stephen Colbert, and I think Stephen Colbert like had recorded it and did like the lines. Which was so strange.
It sounds like something Stephen Colbert would do too. It's awesome.
I love them. They're always doing weird stuff like that.
Always unique. Heal up again.
But then you always hear it and you're like, this doesn't sound right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you always like, I feel like you always pick your favorites.
It's always there. I mean, it's the thing with bands though. Is like unfortunately anymore, just the way music is and stuff, you have to evolve over time.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be kind of sedentary and just stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, R&B, pop, that kind of stuff. That's what's popular right now.
It is.
I mean, there are certain bands that can pull off the rock kind of thing, or but that's what they have to do.
You always get lost in the shuffle if you keep playing pop or
Exactly.
trendy stuff.
So that's why you always have to like. That's why you see so many collaborations anymore. It's to keep each other popular.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, oh, cool, Maroon 5 and Cardi B got together, or like, ooh, cool, Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran got together, or you know, whatever. It's like they have to do that just to keep each other popular. It's not just to, you know, just try something new. It's like, well, this helps out both of us because we did this collab.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's go, boys. Oh, the clobberjack. Ooh.
That's paddling.
Check this out.
Dude, nice Fu Manchu.
Honestly.
Try this on your side.
Get him. Yeah, try this on for size. There we go. There we go.
I like the idea that everybody's just in on Ichiban's like craze. He's like, oh, Ichi's coming, get the costumes.
Yeah, right?
It's like they don't hate Ichi, but they like him enough. Like, oh, all right, let's play along.
Right.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. We do it for the kids.
I'm not backing down.
Get this guy. I don't like you. Is that your mommy calling?
No, I just found out Ni no Kuni 2 is coming to the Switch.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the first one did, so it kind of makes sense.
Now I'm sad.
Why?
They shut down Level 5.
Oh,
The studio that did the Ni no Kuni stuff.
really?
They also did, because they did Rogue Galaxy, they did the Dark Cloud stuff, they did some really good Dragon Quest games.
Yeah, I mean,
Professor Layton. Sad.
yeah, I mean, if they made better games, they'd be open. So.
And we are going to wrap things up. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been a great show. I know you were looking forward to us finishing this, but, you know,
I mean,
call it when you're ahead. Go out on top.
go when you're ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. You make good games, you stay open. Yeah, I've thought about it too. Just going out, going to the lake, just jumping in and never coming out. So
Yeah. There's some days where I think about, you know what, I'm just going to go find like a large like forest. I'm just going to start walking. And I'm not going to
yeah,
look back.
just don't turn back.
Yeah, you know, I just leave
see what happens.
Leave the phone in the car, just kind of walk out and, you know,
Yeah.
whatever happens, happens. Maybe I'll end up in like Denver or something weird like that.
Denver.
like, well-
when you walk into the woods, you automatically come out and oh, it's Denver.
This is where you were.
I didn't realize
I thought this was a myth.
America's version of Narnia is Denver.
Here we go.
It's the Lion, the Witch, and the Denver. All right, cool. You come out and Cheech and Chong's just waiting for you with a blunt. It's like, hey, welcome back, man.
Hey, senor.
You're gonna get me.
Oh,
What's up, Chief?
I would easily like, Cheech and Chong came to my door and was like, hey, smoke this with us. I'd be like, with honor.
When in Rome.
Yeah,
Let's
like,
go.
when else would I have the chance to smoke something with Cheech and Chong? So.
Exactly. It would probably be an insult if you didn't.
Like honestly, like people would, I would tell my parents that, and they'd be like, "Really? Why'd you turn up that opportunity? It sounds
Yeah.
like a great opportunity." And my parents are like, absolutely no drugs type people. So.
Yeah, my parents are too, but for good reason.
Yeah, I mean naturally.
But I was gonna say, like, hey, if Cheech and Chong or somebody like really famous like comes up to you, he's like, hey, do this. Like, well, I'm not gonna tell him no. I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Then I'm the asshole.
Get him out of here.
I'm just saying, if like Snoop Dogg like broke into this room here and is like, hey, fucking go to town, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tell Snoop Dogg no.
Well, why would he have to break in? Why couldn't he just knock on the door?
Just
and
knock on
open
the
it
door.
up?
It's like you ever hear the story of like John Belushi when he's on the set of Blues Brothers?
Yeah.
How he would just kind of like just wander into people's homes and just raid the refrigerators.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine that, but with like Snoop Dogg. He just kind of walks in. He's like,
Let's
Come here, Blair.
Come here, player. Oh man. I just watched the Gabriel Iglesias special where he talks about how he was on the podcast with Snoop Dogg and he got a picture of his son smoking a blunt with Snoop Dogg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty pretty enjoyable. Listen, all right. This guy's in my way. I hate this. I hate this so much. Why am I missing?
Escapist?
be in a world of hurt.
He's suffering from a cold. He's sick. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous, all right?
Jesus Christ.
But got knocked out.
Yeah, you did.
God dang, dude. This is hard. Now that I've got all these freaking status ailments on me. This guy keeps getting in my way. All right. Oh, man, I'm out of things. All right, just get him.
Yeah, they're tough. He suffered from a chill?
Yeah, because he's sick.
You have a suit of armor.
But
How you cold?
he's cold because he's sick. It's not that he's not cold. He has a cold.
Okay.
Jeez. I have to spell it out for you, Jack.
Yes, please.
I don't think I'll ever be able to hear the name Jack the same because of President Biden.
Yeah.
Because he uses Jack so often.
He does.
And I'm just like, is your whole family, like, are you the only one named Joe? And, like, even your mom's name is Jack? Like, come on.
It's like the same. It's why you can never name your kid Karen
Yeah, exactly.
ever again. Like, it's just not a thing you can do.
Right. I'm going to run back again because I feel like I got to fight.
It's like
someone.
the people that can never have the phone number 8675309. You can never do it.
Why not?
Because I imagine whoever has that phone number probably gets calls like 24/7.
8675309.
Exactly.
Hello? Is this Karen?
Is this Karen?
I'm looking for Karen.
Oh, Karen's not here.
Karen's well...
Can I speak to your manager?
No, you absolutely cannot.
I want to speak to your manager. You get them out here right now.
Alright, chill out, Karen. Jeez.
I'll wait.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I'll tap my fake nails on the glass on the counter.
That is the move, too.
Yeah.
That is the move. It's always the fake nails. Always the fake nails.
It's the fake nails, like the dumb like sunglasses above the head. Like
Yep.
They give you the look.
Yep.
There was one time, fuck. It was late. We were like closing in the store one day, and she had like a credit card, and she was just being a bitch to her son. Like I get like she was trying to teach him like a lesson about like some things like that, but man,
Yeah.
every time like he would do something, she would just dig into him and just like be just a bitch, just so mean when he's trying to. You could tell he's nervous and he's just trying his best.
Yeah.
But like there was the one situation where she went to pay and she handed the credit card and it declined, and I'm like, hey, the card declined.
Uh-oh.
And they always pull the move of like,
oh boy,
do you know how much money I have on there? And I'm like, hey, I don't give a shit how much money you have on the card. My machine says it declined.
Yeah.
I can't run the card.
Right.
And she would hit me with the look. She's like, Siri, really? And I'm like, you can look at me as long as you want. It's not going to change the fact that your card declined. Like, I
Right.
can run it for you again if you want, just to humor you. But if it comes back declined, that's the end of it.
Right.
Obviously, it wasn't the end of it.
right. Oh, of course not. It's never the end.
Because it eventually ended off with, like, the kid was, like, super, like, even more... If he was embarrassed before, he's mortified now.
Yeah.
Because now the mom is, like, causing a scene and is just being, like,
Oh,
super...
absolutely.
super rude, so you can see that he's kind of like backing off just a little bit. He's like, May, it's not a big deal, we could probably go, but she's going all the way in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No,
So-
they always do.
Yeah.
It's all in or nothing. Like,
Until she realized she wasn't going to get anywhere, so she just dropped the stuff on the counter and just like walked out the door, and she's like, I'll have you know, I'm never shopping here again. And I'm like, there's nothing I can do to change your mind here. Like, I can't like just press some magic buttons on this machine
Right.
that automatically makes your card work on my system. It's not how that works. Just some people, man, they just,
It's funny. It's funny you say that too, because it's like all right. I was watching a TikTok the other day.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Trust me, I threw up just saying that. But I was watching a TikTok the other day, and it was literally just this guy like, just like playing out what we all think as retail workers. Like somebody comes up and is like, "I'm never shopping here again,"
Yes,
and they're
I saw
like,
that.
"Good." Tell your friends.
Is that-
We don't want you here.
Is that the one that a friend of ours posted
Yeah.
on the
I
group
think
chat?
I think so.
That's the one. It's the IKEA guy, right?
Yeah. The
That's the
IKEA
one.
one.
I watched it.
I saw another one of his on TikTok though. That was the one I was watching because I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty good. So I watched another one of his, and I was like, damn, it hits home too good.
There's the one where he's like, it's when the customer's in the store for like 10 minutes to close or something like that. He's
Yeah.
like, I didn't know this was a race against the clock for you to hold us hostage just so you can like walk around the store and not buying anything or something to that effect.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so good. I like the music changes when it gets like super serious.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Good. I don't want you here. Like,
Tell your friends.
tell your friends. Like, oh,
Just
if your friends are anything like you, we don't want them there either.
Exactly. Just sometimes people can be a little too extra. What is this?
Turncoat titillators.
Oh, this is Mr. Flasher. These are a bunch of flashers.
Good.
They are in like prime flashing like position where they can just grab their jackets and just go
That's
nuts.
true. You are correct on that. Check this out.
I wonder. I kind of am curious to see what their special move is. If they actually,
Well,
we're never gonna see it. I don't want to see it. But.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see their special move.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they gave me the booty bump. They gave me the booty bump. And he's out of there. Ooh, the titillator.
Good riddance.
Good riddance to the titillators.
The real dregs of society we've encountered down here.
Yeah.
Except for the janitors. They do the real work.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know why they're down here with these people, though.
Yeah, I don't really know why they're helping them out, but alright. Oh, this looks fun.
Hey, boys. There's a lot of guys down here.
Yeah, this is definitely a dungeon. Alright, let's
More impatience. Why?
because they can inflict status ailments, and that's what everybody's looking forward to. So
We got ourselves a hostile host and a technomancer. So we got a DJ and just a terrible bar owner.
hell yeah, got him. Ooh, he tried to get me, but it didn't work. All right, give me this guy. Get him out of here. They cause poison and some other weird crap, and I don't want to deal with it. The ultra detergent.
He's nice and clean now. He probably looks a lot better than he did before.
Well, no, gross. No,
Got a cold.
He's got a cold.
Great.
Get him out of here. Watch him bounce. Ow. Oh, okay, he missed. Get him. Get him out of here. You're not allowed in the club.
Sorry, bud.
Give him the album drop.
I like the little wink. that he
Hell yeah.
gives.
Ow. Oh, he's suffering from a cold. Oh, he's sick.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Oh, get him. Get him. Nice. Give him the bear hug. He missed. He missed.
You missed it.
You blew it. And you're done?
Whatever he was.
Yeah, whatever you're supposed to be. Right. Get him out of here.
He's not doing a good job purging the filth.
No, he's really not. Yeah, give him a guitar crush, whatever it is. Got him.
What a hero.
The hostile host has been vanquished.
It's about time.
All right, here we go.
Everybody stretch. We're in this for the long haul.
Yep. Man, there's more. Is there more titillators?
This is long. I think you're almost done, though.
Oh, yep, this is it. Oh, we got street thugs. Oh, the slugger.
Oh, 3 sluggers.
Oh, 3 sluggers.
The terrible 3.
This out. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
That'll help. Strum that guitar. Get him. Smack him down.
You love it.
You'll love to see it.
We don't have a whole lot of magic-based attacks anymore.
No, not really. Oh,
think-
give him the flip.
I think Namba was kind of like the leading force of that.
Yeah, pretty much. We got like some good buff stuff though. So.
That's true.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Right.
Chill out, guys.
You don't call them sluggers for a reason.
Like, honestly.
Side now.
Are these just guys that break into prison and just escape for a living?
Probably. Like the movie. With
Sylvester Stallone?
yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Escape Plan, yeah.
Escape Plan?
Isn't the next one they had like Arnold Schwarzenegger with him?
No, that was the first one.
Was it the first one?
That was the first one. The second one he had was it Dave Bautista?
Oh, is it Batista? Okay.
Or something like that. It was one of those guys. Jeez, oh Pete.
I find it incredible that he's still acting in like large action roles at his age.
What do you mean? I mean, like, he's got. I mean, he's like the perfect actor.
He is.
Well, what more could you ask for out of him?
He's
man?
also, I think, in his like late 60s, like early 70s.
I mean, William Shatner's 80 or 90 or whatever, and like he's still doing stuff. So
Yeah, but William Shatner is not like a huge man by any stretch of the imagination. He's huge, but in a different way.
true.
Like Sylvester Stallone, he looks like he could still like get into a ring and like get
That's
it
fair.
done.
Yeah, that's fair. No, don't do the sand slip. Come on, man. Kick his ass, dude. I want him done.
Here we go.
That's not gonna make it.
Try this on your side.
What's the last movie Schwarzenegger was in?
There was I think it was a movie called Sabotage that he was in.
Okay.
He was like the leader of a group of thugs that were doing a job and it went wrong or something like that.
Huh.
And like the ending scene is that he gets shot in the chest
Oh.
in a spoiler alert.
Spoilers, yeah.
For anybody that really wanted to see Sabotage from like 2015 or whatever. But like he gets like iconic Schwarzenegger. He gets shot in the chest. This is the ending scene. He gets shot in the chest in a bar, and then he just sits down, orders a drink, and then the ending scene is just him sitting at the bar, just drinking like a whiskey or something like that, while his chest bleeds or something like that. And it's just like he feels nothing.
What a hero.
Like only Schwarzenegger can pull something like that off.
Yeah, only Schwarzenegger.
Come on.
I was just thinking about the other day how much I missed like guys like Jackie Chan, like doing movies. And
I
stuff.
miss Jackie Chan doing movies.
Last movie I watched him in was The Fugitive. That was
Oh,
it.
The Fugitive. Oh yeah, that's so good.
Yeah,
I
that was
love
a good
that
movie.
movie. That was a really good movie.
I just got like I was just thinking about like Jackie Chan movies and thought about watching like Rush Hour or
They have Rush Hour on HBO Max, and I watched the first two like a week or two ago, and those movies are just classics, man.
Yeah.
Those are so good.
even his like older stuff when he was still doing like Armor of God or
Yeah,
his like action stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good.
it's just anytime I watch those movies, any movie with Jackie Chan, I'm always
Yeah.
like, because I know that all the stunts that he's doing,
Yes.
he's doing them. So like
I'm-
I'm so intent in watching him do those.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you can tell that he's the one doing them too, because it's the way he does it is so like artistic.
There's some men that are so hard to like watch because I know like the aftershock of that, like
Sure.
what happened. Because like I watched like a lot of behind the scenes of some of those like movies, especially like I forgot which one it was. Oh God, which one was it? It was one where he was at the very height of a really, really tall building, and
Okay.
I think he got thrown out a window, and the only thing protecting him from hitting the ground was the cloth banister that was overhanging the door, but it wasn't sturdy enough, so he went right through and landed straight on the concrete ground.
Oh my god.
And they literally had to get, like, he couldn't get up, so they had to get, like, a bunch of just guys to literally, like, scrape him off the ground and, like, drag him off to finish the scene, and he went straight to the hospital because he, like, I think he broke his neck or
Oh
something.
my god.
And I'm like, it was a long fall, too. Like, he probably should have been, like, worse off than he was.
Oh
Like,
my god, a
just
legend.
Some of the stunts he's done, man. They I was on Twitter one day, and somebody had made like a diagram. Like they had just like a silhouette of a human body, and every injury they had it listed out on the human body, and they put like the name of the movie he got the injury in it.
Really?
It was a long list of like injuries he's had. I'm surprised he's like able to like move around in the way he does still.
Yeah, like honestly.
He's definitely went through a lot physically.
Really tasty.
And of all of like the stuntmen that you would think something traumatic would happen because of the stunts, you would think he would be one of them.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I'm sure
he's done a lot of stunts, like, and a lot of like intricate stunts too. Like,
I'm sure Father Time hasn't been kind to him in
Probably
his
not.
mobility, which probably plays into the effect of why he doesn't act as much anymore. But
yeah, maybe he's just enjoying retirement too.
maybe
but-
he deserves it.
No, he absolutely does. Like, I mean, he's put in his time. Like, you know how many movies he's made? Like, it's
Yeah, a lot.
he's done a lot.
Even since he was a teenager.
Yeah, like, it's not, you know, people just think of him as like over here just from like Rush Hour and stuff like that.
That
But
was
like,
yeah.
but like, he's done so many that weren't released in America. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's
there's tons.
yeah. All right, come here, you. Come here, Clapperjack. Get out of here. He's drunk and lazy. Good. Oh. Got the perfect guard down that time. That's good. All right. Yeah. Yep. 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 Get him. Get him now. Get him out of here.
I'm not backing down.
Yeah, let's go and smack you up a little bit.
Yeah. Him with a guitar crush.
Hell yeah. And yeah, we'll go reckless charge. Got him. Oh, he's feeling drunk and lazy again.
All right.
Good. Sleep substance. Oh, you missed, bud. You missed.
I don't know how he missed powder.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
It's a lot of blood.
That is a lot of blood. Oh no, he's lighting some dynamite. That's not good. Oh, she's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay.
I don't know. She'll be okay.
She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay.
It's just a flesh wound. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
She's only bleeding blood, like buckets of blood. But
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad.
no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
You like
fine.
look over and like just a fountain of like just red just dripping down her arms.
Yeah,
He's like, "You all right?" I'm like, I feel fine.
right.
Don't worry about me." It's like the knight from the Holy Grail when like cuts his leg off and he's just like oozing blood.
Yeah,
And he's like, "I could still fight. It's merely a flesh wound."
it's merely a flesh wound.
It's like your arm is gone. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
He's just down to one leg. He's like, "I can still kick you to death."
Right. Oh man, classic. That's always a classic. Always
Yeah.
a good one to go back and watch.
It's a really good movie.
You're gonna get
I thought about going back and watching a lot of the Monty Python, like
Yeah,
the circus ones or just the skits in general. There's stuff like Life of Brian that I didn't get a chance to watch when I was younger, just because
I
they were.
think those are on.
super-
Aren't those on Netflix or something like that?
They might be. I think Holy Grail is definitely on Netflix.
Holy Grail was definitely. I feel like I saw Life of Brian on Netflix, so I think you can watch it there if you wanted to.
Yeah. But that one, like Holy Grail, is like no pun intended. That is, I think, like the Holy Grail of like their sets. Like that's the one that everybody talks about.
It. He said it.
Yeah, I did.
He said it.
That is the one that everybody talks about, though, when they talk about Monty Python.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like know who they are, you've heard of.
You've
Holy
heard of
Grail.
the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You've heard of like it's merely a flesh wound.
Right.
Everybody quotes that one.
Yep.
There's like one skit that they did. I always really appreciated. It's not from. It's from their show.
Okay.
But it's the premise of the skit is you go to this office where it's like an argument office. So instead of like talking to like a counselor, the whole gimmick of the joke is like he goes in there looking to complain, and except the person he's talking to is super contrarian. So every time he goes like, you know why I'm pissed off? He's like, I don't know why you're pissed off. Why are you pissed off? So he keeps on doing that, and he keeps on doing that. You know, like whenever you like talk to like your brother or something like that, and they're trying to piss you off. So you're like, and,
Yep.
yes, and. It's basically that guy for the entire skit, and it's brilliant. And then eventually he realizes, towards like the end of the skit, he's like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong room.
Nice.
He's supposed to go to like the other room, not the argument room.
Nice.
So he's just getting like even more angry for no reason. It's super good. I love Monty Python.
Yeah, I think I've really only watched. Oh, that's too bad. I really only watched Holy Grail, and that's it. So I know like a lot of their other stuff is pretty good too, but yeah, I just never watched anything else other than Holy Grail. So
Some of it's kind of hit and miss.
yeah, I mean like that's just comedy in general, right? Like
Yeah.
some jokes hit and some don't. So.
Some things just play better. Like their humor is very sarcastic, which I kind of appreciate. But
yeah,
sometimes it's very dry.
Yes.
Very, very dry humor.
that's kind of like
that's British humor.
That's very British humor, like very sarcastic, very like oh really?
Like
oh,
if-
you think so? Huh?
If you like
Yeah.
the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, you would that's pretty much British humor in a nutshell.
yeah, absolutely.
It's very dry. Sometimes.
Oh, the slugger. Oh, he came in for a beating.
Sure did.
Get him out of here.
Right.
Yeah, just hit you. There you go. Get him, Namba. There we go.
Nice.
Get him. Get him while he's down. Keep him down. There we go.
Sorry, Clobberjack.
Yeah, I'm not sorry.
Yeah. He's just doing his job, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what any of their jobs are, but
Not really.
jeez, oh Pete, more?
If there's ever a good time to level up, this would be it.
God, jeez. Let me use this real quick. All right, here we go. Time to fight.
These guys look different.
The
Oh,
primal psychopath, the steamed punk.
steamed hams.
Check out these hams, dude. Check out these sweet hams.
I thought you said we're having steamed clams. No, I said steamed hams.
Steamed punk.
What is going on in your kitchen? It's Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. In this time of year, localized entirely in your kitchen. Yes. Can I see it?
There we go.
No. Simpsons is so good.
My God. Okay. He hurt his own guy. That was pretty interesting. Damn it! I hit the wrong button.
He's a primal psychopath.
Oh, shit. There we go. Get him. Oh, get him. Oh, hit him with the barrel. Nice.
Nice. I do like that.
Get him out of here.
I'll tell you what. There's one thing I'm desperately like missing from this is interacting with the environment.
Yeah, the ridiculousness.
Yeah. Like I'll never forget when we did the one thing in Judgment where we had like knocked him off and like he bumped into a Yakuza's car and dented it, so they like pulled him in and took him for a ride.
Yes.
Or like when we were in the the discount mart or like one of the 7-Eleven looking places.
Yeah.
And you push the dude through like the microwave, and then you tell the custodian like, "Hey, turn on the microwave," and he's like, "Okay, fucking, I'll do it."
It just blows his brains out in the
Yeah.
microwave. Oh,
I miss those.
so good.
There's a lot of that in the other Yakuza games too.
Yeah.
Like there's ridiculousness here, but I feel like there could be a lot more.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think this one is more story ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Instead of like, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're like the attacks that we're doing to hurt these guys
Are
and
strange.
are just what? But like, yeah. But we got Lost Judgment coming out this year, so
It's true.
we'll get back to that good stuff.
I'm really excited for Lost Judgment. I'm happy they're continuing that storyline.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it seems like that's their goal now, is like the Judgment series that's going to continue the
Well, I think,
traditional
yeah,
Yakuza fighting.
I think because Judgment did so well both in Japan and other places, they're like, yeah, we got to keep doing this.
I like that cast a lot.
Yeah, the
Those
cast is
characters are
great.
good.
Very good. Very good cast.
And, like they're all genuinely like likable.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a problem with any of the characters in there.
I feel like the Yakuza like setting and storyline is a little, even though there's still Yakuza stuff in Judgment, I feel like that's not the central focus as much. It's kind of like it's a part of it.
Yeah.
As we're like the Yakuza games, by being titled Yakuza, it's 100% Yakuza.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it always follows like pretty similar formulas. So like that be like just an investigative thing, I think is really fun.
Yeah.
I hope if there's one thing I hope for the new Judgment is that they do more investigative stuff.
I'm not backing down. Here we
I
go.
don't like that.
Because it seemed like that was like the least interactive portion of it.
Yeah.
Because there's the moments where you're going around the crime scene, you're looking for clues and whatnot, but I feel like I would love to... he did it.
No, he did it. Oh, I was really hoping he wasn't going to do it.
I would love if they included... like the ace attorney, like, hey, you're presenting your evidence and you're building your own cases and you're like trying to like construct what actually happened and
Right.
you know that. Is that called Twitchy Streamer? It is Twitchy Streamer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what his name is. He's the Twitchy streamer.
What does that have to do with Twitch though? It's just he looks more like a paparazzi than he does.
No, he's Twitchy. Like, you know.
Okay, so he's Twitchy. I thought it would be like a joke about like Twitch streamer, like you would see like a
I
game.
mean, I think it probably is too, but like at
probably
the same,
could.
but I think it's more of like, you know, those weird people that, you know, like a little awkward around others and
Oh,
kinda like,
sure.
ugh, I don't know. Well, this is fun. Can I get another heal point at some point?
That'd be
here?
nice.
Like, I'd be.
We do have a ton of healing items you can use.
I know, but I'm like, I'm
Nama's
worried.
got
I'm worried. Oh, it's the beefcakes.
Beefcakes ready.
Oh, ready.
Where's Buster Gary? What's his name? Is it Gary?
Gary Buster Holmes.
Gary Buster Holmes. It's called the Buster.
You're gonna get
Yeah, we could.
He
Kinda
has healing abilities we can use.
Uh,
That'd probably be more effective than just using the guitar crash, because that doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Might as well keep inputting buffs on and healing up the party.
I'm not backing down.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, cool. Killed somebody I wasn't even trying to kill.
Just gave it to you.
Get him. You're out of here.
Nice.
Streamers are dead.
Streamers are always dead. Moving on from streaming.
I don't know about that. I mean, there's a lot of good streamers.
There's some
out
good
there.
ones out there.
Since we're talking about streamers, have you seen like the kind of the weird
You're gonna be the world.
kind of debate, I guess, that's going on right now with Twitch and some of the content that's getting shown on there, the hot tub streams?
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah. What do you make of those? Do you think, like, because some people it's like a 50-50 split, because like there's a lot of like popular streamers, like gaming streamers and stuff,
Yeah.
that are like, it's fine, it's just, hey, if people want to watch, people want to watch, like, I don't really care. And then other people are like, this is like a travesty on, you know, what
It's weird.
Twitch was built on and all this kind of stuff. So
I think it is weird.
yeah,
Like, I mean,
look at that
I
guy.
don't think it I don't know that it doesn't need to be on the platform because they're not necessarily doing anything immoral by it.
Right.
You know exactly what they're doing and why they're doing it.
Well, yeah.
Because, like, you know, I think there was an interesting point that I remember seeing on Twitter. It's like, you know, you're playing to the algorithm,
Right.
and if you're trying to get clicks, like, there was one streamer that's like, I tried it the legitimate way, and no matter what I did or how far I went, I could never, like, build a following just because I could never get, like, the promotion that I needed or anything like that when I was actually trying.
Right.
And this is the first thing that, like, actually works. So, I mean, as far as, like, trying something out and it actually working, I can definitely applaud the creativity of it.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, you can kind of see it and, like, where it's going and, like, how much farther are you going to take it before it's, like, policing has to, like, step in and be like, we probably can't allow this to continue because this is not the focus of the platform.
Right.
Because you can there's like some streams where it's like, you know, and Twitch hasn't necessarily just been about like gaming, it's also been about talk shows or like podcasts and stuff.
And
so
there's like there's people who just play play their own music on there and stuff like that too. So
but then there's the thing where it's like they're not really doing anything, they're just kind of like in hot tubs, like they're clearly playing to the fact that they're like attractive and scantily clad and all that. So,
yeah,
like, I'm not saying like they're all necessarily bad because some of them are doing it for like reasonable, like they're actually fine.
yeah,
But there are some that you can tell are actually kind of abusing it in a weird way,
yeah,
where they're not exactly the greatest human beings in the world.
right.
But finding out which one's which is kind of
It's,
strange.
yeah, it'd be impossible to have to go through and find everybody that's doing a hot tub stream.
Yeah.
And see it just kind of like basing their morality off of that. I don't know. It's hard to police.
I don't think it's bad, but I can definitely see it getting out of hand one day, or somebody
Yeah.
taking it too far, and then
Yeah, I think that's and honestly, the worry for me is just like the safety of the people that are doing it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's definitely plenty of people that are out there that, you know, you talk about the Twitch stream, some of them might be abusing it. Well, I worry about the people that are abusing the hot tub stream, if you will.
yeah.
So
No, I mean, that's the thing with any trend, though, that works, is as soon as one person does it, then there's going to be a lot more people that follow suit, and then it's
Yeah.
just going to get big, and then eventually they'll move on to something else, and then it will change to that.
Right.
This is just the new, like, trend that works, or quote-unquote, is getting views.
Right. Yeah, I just, you know, I worry about the health and safety of those that are actually doing it. Because
Yeah.
it's like, you know, I mean, good for you. You're making money off of it, all that good stuff. All power to you, but also just be careful because there's some sickos out there,
Yeah.
and they might.
I can understand why, if Twitch decided they wanted to pull the plug on it, I could definitely understand why.
I could understand it too, but also at the same time, like, hey, I mean, if you're gonna allow people to do it, I mean, let them do it.
Yeah.
I don't really think that. I don't necessarily think that it's a good thing for Twitch to have that kind of stuff, but I also don't think that it's harming it either.
I don't think it's harming it either.
So
I guess it depends on like how Twitch views their platform and what they want on it.
right,
Because I can definitely, from like an outsider perspective, if you're an investor and you looked at like what the most popular things were and trends were on Twitch, and then you saw that, would you in turn, how would you like feel about that platform in terms of investing dollars?
True.
Like, is Amazon, like, at the end of the day, Amazon is like a business company, for better or for worse.
Right.
So, like, I guess for that, like, I mean, there are people on YouTube and there are investors on YouTube that have pulled funding and ads for way less and way worse than that.
Right.
So, I don't know. I think it's a tricky spot to be in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see a future where advertising and stuff gets pulled because of it. I think is the kind of the point.
I think that already happens, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Something, you know, if it goes against what the company stands for, then they're not going to advertise for it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what. I mean, that's been Disney's basically ground rule for I don't know how long. Like, you know, that's why you know, somebody says something that goes against the mouse principle or something like that on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, like, it doesn't matter. You can apologize all you want. You're done.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Roseanne.
Yeah.
With her revival of Roseanne on ABC. That's why she got canceled. That's why the Cara Dune lady, she got canceled too, because she was spreading lies and all that kind of stuff that that weren't good. Let's put it that way.
Not good. Not good take.
I'm not gonna get into politics here because I don't really care to get into it, but yeah, like, when you work for a company, you gotta know your company, and if you have personal views that are outside of the company, you probably shouldn't work for that company. I'm not saying you should get fired, but I'm just saying, like, you should think about where you work before you work there. So
I don't know if I like the precedent of people getting shit canned for having a different opinion.
Yeah, sure.
Like, there's definitely some people out there that have, like, beliefs and things that are definitely rough.
Yeah, like, you know.
We don't have to bring it up if we don't want, but it's...
we get like I'm just gonna say this one thing because it's hilarious to me. But the microchips and the vaccines.
Oh yeah, that's
that one's just funny.
That's a whole nother thing.
That one's funny, but
people have been saying that stuff about vaccines for years. Like,
yeah, that one always cracks me up.
Yeah, that one's silly. There's just little things.
Yeah.
Like, I think the moment where I was like, this probably is going a little too far was the James Gunn one, where it's like, that was like when Twitter was like started and he was, you know, young, and obviously he's changed a lot and like grown a lot since then.
Yeah.
But to retroactively like fire him for things that he had said like almost like a decade ago.
Sure.
That's a little rough because like people change and people have like bad stints in episodes. Like,
yeah.
People got to grow sometimes, and you can't.
No, for sure.
You can definitely.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah. There's I don't know. I think there's like a fine line of when you should like fire somebody or when you should like pull them aside and be like, hey, look, we get it, but like realize you still work for this company. Like, we have to have a conversation there.
Yeah.
I think there's way too much. There's way too much policing from the public, and there's so much of it that it becomes negative. Like, I feel like we're always so quick to. I always heard this phrase of like, whenever you become famous, you end up dousing yourself in oil, and when you do that, everybody has a match. Yeah. Everybody's looking for a reason to strike the match. So your goal as being famous is you want to try to give them less and less reasons to not strike the match.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we're always like really quick to strike the match after like one little like fuck up.
Sure.
Or like just even like things that are not even fuck up, but things that are kind of taken out of context.
Yeah.
And some people definitely deserve it. There's some like really rough people that deserve like
the
Chris. I always talk about the Chris. What's his name? The comedian. He was the guy.
Chris D'Elia?
Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
Like that stuff that was like confirmed and all that.
Yeah.
That stuff is rough. So like I get that, but I feel like we're always like quick to like jump on things before like there's enough information out there. Is what I'm trying to get at. Instead of like just letting the company like review it internally and like figure it out within like the proper channels instead of dragging it through the internet.
Right.
I feel like nothing good ever comes from it.
Well, it's a slippery slope when we're allowing Twitter to be our moral compass.
Yeah, that's
you know
rough.
what I mean? Yeah, it's like, ooh.
Good things have come from it, but not that many good things.
Yeah, exactly. It's unfortunate, but I would say that social media has. What is going on over there? Trash bags.
They are
pseudo trash.
Holy. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the weirdness I'm looking for.
Just dancing trash bags. Oh, this is not a good fight.
That's funny. I don't know. This is a weird topic to talk about. We're fighting fucking trash men, but I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, it's better to have open conversations about this stuff than to, I would just say, let it fester inside of some people.
That's true.
I think that overall, I think the good of social media is also the bad of social media.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get so many different views on this, that, and the other, and so you get to hear a lot of different views. But at the same time, there are certain people that, won't listen to reason.
Yeah.
I guess that's the thing I would say.
You're gonna get
And that's where it gets spicy.
Yeah.
So, but hey, I respect everybody's views until science proves them otherwise.
Yeah.
So, because once the science specifically says no, that's not even possible.
Yeah.
Then
If anything, it's like kind of like further emphasize my stance of like I don't like to talk about things unless I fully understand it.
right.
It's like I don't like.
Damn.
I feel like you always hear like a lot of like rumors and stuff about people, and like I don't want to like fester that stuff until I fully like know everything from my end.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like when I was like a kid, like that would definitely be a thing that you just don't care about because you don't think about it as much.
Right.
But as you get older, you're like, a lot of people have had like their lives ruined for like just simple like mistakes like that.
Yeah.
So you probably should take things like that pretty seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I would never. I would strictly say in any of these topics that obviously we're just discussing it now and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And if anybody has any thoughts on what we're talking about right now, leave a comment down below because
Yeah.
I'd like to know what you guys are thinking right now. But it's just I would always say that we don't if you don't have the full details, we're never not going to just immediately just say, oh, okay, they did it kind of
Yeah.
thing. We're not going to be those kinds of people.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I've never
So
heard of that. There was like that stuff recently with Dan that I was not a fan of.
Oh yeah. Dan Abadan, in case from people that
Yeah.
might
That
be watching that
fiasco.
are like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. But yeah, we didn't have all the information, and then Twitter tried to blow it out of proportion. So it's just it's one of those things. I'm not, and it's just, when it came out and stuff like that, I was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what comes out in the next few days and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And sure enough, 2 days later, the guy was like, no, I made it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why you gotta wait until you get your info. You gotta wait until you get all the info before you make a snap judgment. It's as simple as that.
right.
Unfortunately, we're in a society where first impressions are everything. So
Yeah, that's true.
so
I think that's why I've kind of gotten to the point now where it's like I can't help what you think of me, like that version of you, the version of me that you like have in your mind. Like
Right.
I can't help it, and frankly, I don't care anymore.
like
It's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
I would hope that everybody would be thinking of you. This man sounds like the hottest tree in all the woods. Fucking this guy walking around with his California redwood between his legs, like fucking.
He's got that nice oak.
So,
Whenever I think of like just like trees and like oak or talking about like wood, I always think of Patrick Warburton.
oh yeah, yeah,
God, mahogany.
Edgar Mahogany.
It's my favorite line.
It's a throwaway line in that movie, but it's so good.
It just comes out. It's like he just has like such a like deep knowledge of like carpentry that like he can respect, even
Yeah.
though he doesn't like talk about it much. It's just one of those things he just kind of says.
Yep.
He just acknowledges. It's super good.
Stay down.
See ya, bud. God, this fucking dungeon's still going, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm really hoping that I'm about to hit a save point here because I haven't hit a save point in a minute now, and
Yeah,
I'm a
we're
little
at
worried.
an hour.
We're at an hour.
Yeah,
God, I really want this to be done before we wrap up this episode.
I would
but-
like that. We gotta be close. We've gone through at least 4 of these doors now.
Yeah, I've only. This has got to be a save spot. This has to be.
I would like this more if the scenery didn't look the same. I feel like we're not making progress because of it.
This feels like very much like a Persona 3 or 4 kind of.
Yes, where it's randomly generated and like the halls are always like popping up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. I don't want
I feel like we've been down this hallway at least like 3 or 4 times now.
God dang it.
We're still going.
Seriously, come on. Where's the frickin' save spots at? I need some health. I need some MP. Man, I don't really want to use these, but I got to right now.
Yeah. It is the first dungeon in a while, so I guess it makes sense that they want to go all out.
I guess, but geez,
It's a big one though. This is pretty wild. What's the mysterious carrot? Oh, it's just ingredients or health.
Yeah, that's all it is. So.
Damn.
Oh.
We're definitely getting the levels though, so that's.
I mean, yeah, we're definitely getting those.
That's something, I guess, but still, it makes me wonder how difficult this boss is gonna be when we're on the other side.
Yeah, like honestly.
Like, there's gotta be a reason why they're giving us this many encounters.
Yeah. Clobberjack, get him.
Some games are really good at like pacing out like enemy encounters because they're like, we got to get you to a certain spot without making it feel like you have to like seek it out.
You're right.
I feel like Chrono Trigger is another one that's really good at that.
Boy, you really like Chrono Trigger, don't you?
It's a really good ass game. It's not long at all. It's just one of those games you can just kind of play and like beat. I respect RPGs and games that aren't afraid to like get in, do what they need to do, and get out instead of sticking around for like the whole like 90+ hours thing.
Yeah.
And like they're just like really well crafted. They don't waste time on like grinding and any of that stuff. They just know what they want to do.
Yeah.
I respect that a lot more than really longer games. At least now, since I don't have a whole lot of time to like really dedicate to like longer games, I respect it even more because there's not many of them.
Yeah.
Because you can beat that game in like 13 hours, somewhere along those lines. And that was one of the first games to include New Game Plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
really impressive. And I always thought the enemy encounters in those games are really well designed. There was never a moment where I felt like I gotta take like a good like 15-20 minutes to like grind out my characters to get stronger.
Sure.
I feel like the game always kept me on like pretty balanced out with the encounters they gave me, or at least the EXP that they gave me was good enough. So I like that a lot.
Yeah. Stop lighting dynamite, guys. Jeez.
Persona's another one that's really good at it. I didn't feel like I had to grind as much with that one.
Yeah, I mean, there are certain spots you have to grind a little,
Yes,
but
just a
like,
little.
but it's not like. I feel like the grinding in Persona though is just like natural. It doesn't feel forced.
It feels fast when you get through it.
Yeah, that's why I appreciate Persona so much. For a game like you do have to grind a little bit for once you get to certain points in the game. But
Once you get
like,
to the last stuff, especially. You have
Yeah.
to grind a little bit.
but it never feels like, oh god, I gotta grind. It feels just like, oh okay, if I just go through the dungeon,
Yeah.
it'll just be, I'm just grinding anyway. So
Persona 5 Royale was like one of the first JRPGs in a while that I'm like, I'm gonna max out all my characters, and it didn't feel like a chore.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I got it to it pretty easily without much struggle.
yeah. I feel like in Royal they made it like they expanded it, but they also made it a little bit easier.
They did. Which they've done that for the other re-releases
Yeah.
of Persona, which I appreciated. They like balanced up the experience or getting the social links
Yeah.
a little bit better.
Come on, please be a save point here. Like seriously?
Persona 3 was really brutal in its original version with that.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
The social, oh my god, it took like hours just to get like some social links done in Persona 3.
Ugh.
They fixed it in FES. They made it better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but especially the PSP one, because they made it more like 4.
I heard. I mean, I heard the PSP one was the like the requested version,
Yeah.
or like the preferred version, I guess.
It's definitely scaled back because like it's more of a visual novel than the other ones were. In
Okay.
that, like, the backgrounds are usually always still, then you just see the character cutouts with the text. Like, you don't see the 3D models or any of that stuff.
Okay.
Unless you're in dungeons. That's kind of the only time you see it.
I mean, it was on a PSP, so like,
They did the best what they could.
yeah. It's scary how disgusting it looks.
But like the original Persona 3 and FES, you couldn't control your party members, so you had to give them suggestions, which was
Okay.
a problem, especially for some of the late game stuff.
Yeah.
But in the PSP one, you could actually control them, which was nice.
Yeah, and that's the only hard part for me if we're playing Persona 3 is just
It's hard to
I
go
can't
back to.
I can't control everybody, so I'm like I need control over it. There are certain games where I'm like, okay, it's it's fine if I don't control the AI because they're not really doing much. They're just kind of part of the story.
Yeah.
But when like your other characters are part of the story, and they're also a part of your battle system and stuff, I feel like I need to be in control of them.
Some of the final boss stuff in 3 was kind of a pain in the ass because of it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun, especially just knowing how grandiose the final bosses in Persona get.
Oh my god, the one in 3 has like 14 phases you have to go through.
Nice.
Yeah.
Should I open it?
And like some of those phases are like, if you like do the wrong move, it's an instant death. What the fuck?
There was a degenerate hiding in
Oh,
the...
this is like the... Oh, he's...
You're gonna be in a world.
What in the world did I just unlock?
So this is like the cannon boxes in Dragon Quest, where occasionally you'll find a treasure chest that's a mimic essentially,
Oh,
and
I
they're
hate
like the
mimics.
most powerful thing ever. But when you beat them, you get a good treasure. That's this, I assume.
I hate mimics.
So this guy's probably got a real banger of an attack. It might be an instant kill.
Don't say that. I don't need to hear that.
I
When
feel
we
like-
haven't hit a save point in forever.
I feel like every mimic I've ever encountered in these games like this, they're always like way too powerful.
Oh, I caught a cold.
What is that? Oh. Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. Chill out.
You're gonna get stomped.
Oh, good. He's...
You'll probably get a good item though.
Be better.
I feel like they have to.
I'm not that.
Here, enjoy this.
Check out the mixtape.
Oh, cool. At least that went away.
Here we go.
Come on.
Maybe lower his defense.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Well, he's already halfway dead, so I think I'll make it. Unless he can heal, which would suck, but I would. It's the only thing that's gonna
Wouldn't
be.
be surprised.
Woo! All right, that's all right. That's all right. Give him the album drop again. Give him the new Maroon 5. Let's do that, and then do this. Okay.
You might want to kill your boy there.
Oh, he'll be alright. He'll be alright. Almost. Almost.
Almost done.
Okay. Oh, he's sick, but he's gonna win it. He's gonna win it for me.
He's got a cold and he's also on fire.
That's at. Wow, we got 10,000 cash, so I mean, like, there's
Some
something.
guy was gonna pop out at me. Guess you never know what to expect.
I know exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He was waiting for
Yep.
me. How long was he cooped up?
Oh my God.
I feel like you're gonna see a lot more of him.
Probably.
Do you wanna finish this in this episode, or do you wanna call this part 1 for this dungeon?
Man,
I have no idea how much longer this is gonna go.
I don't know how much longer this is gonna be either.
Do you
know
want to
what?
get through at least this floor and see what happens?
What time we at?
We're at an hour 20.
Hour 20. All right. I'll. You know what? We're gonna heal up. We're gonna get nice and cozy. And next time we're gonna get through this dungeon. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Boy, this thing's been a beast.
Yeah, it's long.
All right. Well, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
So long.